The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, this is Representative Al Baldasaro from Londonderry, and this is The Art of Politics, the one and only show in the state of New Hampshire, probably all around the country, where a Republican dishes out the facts to a Democrat who is a friend, Representative Ken Gidge from Nashua, who continues to dish out the fiction. Ken,
hey, how are you?
It's always a pleasure, my friend.
You know, we keep saying it's the only show in like this. I want to tell you something. We keep saying that, but people kind of don't believe it.
They don't believe it.
The reason is that you are so rabid when it comes to Trump. I mean, he can do no wrong.
No, he can do wrong.
Well, he has, no.
Yeah, he has done a couple things that I didn't like, but yeah.
Well, you won't mention. But anyway, my whole point is that, and I'm the opposite way completely. For us to keep doing this, somebody said to me, why do you do this? He says, sometimes you win, sometimes you win. But it's like in the middle of it, it's a fist fight. It's intellectually mayhem. And then you guys started, laughing and joking, and then you go at it again. So that's why it's the only show of its type. Nobody would keep doing it.
You know, the only other show I know like this here that used to be on cable TV was Hannity and Combs.
Oh,
and of course,
we're better than that. We're better than that.
But Combs had passed away, and I like Combs, but he was always off the wall like you are, and never come out with the facts.
Isn't
all
that
the BS?
No, but think about that. We're talking about a TV show, that gets national news. We're here doing a better job.
Oh, without a doubt.
All right.
Without a doubt.
And I'm from Nashua. Obviously, I'm from Nashua.
Yeah.
And
I don't hold
I'm a Democrat.
Nashua was a nice town.
Nashua's a wonderful town.
Is it a city or a town? It's a city. What am I saying?
It's a city.
Town. That's right. I corrected myself.
Absolutely a city.
I want to make sure I get out the facts, so I had a temporary setback.
Yeah, you get the temporary setback. You got a temporary setback. Oh my God.
Yeah, I call it a town.
I always say I don't do much research, but I come in, with a lot of research. I don't have anything to say. This week has been from standpoint of everyone, Democrats, Republicans, even the people in the cemetery are saying, we never seen anything like this. This has been the most incredible week in the history of politics. They've had historians on, they've had people on who've lived all this, and they keep saying that this is the worst unbelievable week that has ever taken place.
The truth is finally coming out on the uranium scandal, on the person who tried to give information there, the whistleblower, and they shut him down. They hired him with the, I think it was the FBI. They made him sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure act. But now the Attorney General Sessions is releasing him from that.
I know, but that's propaganda.
No, this is fact.
No, hold on. We're talking about the President of the United States. So what you want to do is you want to change the subject.
No.
So you bring this up.
We're not changing the subject.
Oh, yes, you do.
Even Democrats.
No.
Even Democrats are sliding away from it.
Two Republican
You saying-
senators said Trump is mentally ill. Mentally ill.
These are
and
two,
he should be taken out of office.
These are two Republicans that are never Trumpers. There's about 5 of them that are never Trumpers. We expect that. So that's nothing new. But look at the
No, this is new.
You know something?
This is new.
Look at the great
And then
news
all of a
today.
sudden, what happens the next day? What happens the next day?
What are you talking
As
about?
soon as that comes out that Trump is mentally ill and should not be, this is Republicans talking.
Right.
He's just nuts. He just doesn't know how to be president. What comes out the next day?
The next day, they asked the senator, are you going for impeachment? He said, no, there's nothing. I have no case. That's what he said on TV, Senator Flake, on impeachment. So here you're slamming the president, you know, that he's nuts, he's this and that, but yet you're not supporting impeachment because they know
You know,
it's a bunch
Al,
of BS.
You know, Al, with all the problems taking place, we're talking about something that took place like 10 years ago. That's propaganda, Al. That's all you guys do. When you have something, on a daily
the US
basis,
uranium
it's
to
propaganda.
Sold uranium to the Russia. That's propaganda. You don't. How come Democrats don't care about that? I don't understand. Why are all the liberal media trying to hide the sale of the uranium? Do you believe that Hillary Clinton, under her Secretary of State and the Attorney General who sat on the board, sold uranium to the Russian? Did they sell uranium to the Russians?
You know, Al, you have a.
You're not listening.
You have Carter.
Answer me first.
You got 2 Carters.
Yeah.
Okay, that said it's okay.
To sell uranium.
Oh yes. 27%.
Carter.
Yeah. Okay. So
Carter didn't even vote for Hillary.
all the
Him
presidents.
and his wife didn't vote for Hillary. in the
all the
primary.
presidents, right? Stand up and say he's wrong,
Oh,
but you
wait.
say he's right.
Oh, what presidents? Tell me what president said that.
Clinton, Bush.
No. On uranium?
Who? Yes.
Selling uranium?
Yes.
Show
yes.
me where.
You show me where they're not.
Okay,
You show me where they're not.
I will show you.
And see, that's, ladies and gentlemen, this is propaganda, and this is exactly how it works.
Here we go again.
All right.
With typical Democrat
I
BS.
have it today.
Show me it.
Hold it. Common examples of propaganda. Building a mental image. A politician will present an image of what the world would be like with them.
I see that?
No. With
Can I see-
themselves being the president. Here's Trump.
Can I see your source? Where you got this from? Where can I borrow?
No, hold on.
I'd like to see it.
No.
I'd like to see.
Why don't you go to
No, I don't know the site you have.
You do propaganda.
I don't know.
You got it. Just go
What do
down.
you want me to type?
You just do propaganda.
Propaganda? I mean,
Yeah.
then all the Democrats
How's it
are gonna
used,
come up.
propaganda?
How to who?
How it's used. So all it is, ladies and gentlemen, is, and I can't fight with issues anymore, because what happens is, here is two people who have been very good Republicans who are leaving, and they're saying that he's
Jeff Flake supports immigration.
mentally ill.
Jeff Flake don't support the
And
wall.
the next day,
What are you
they go
talking
after
about?
Hillary Clinton.
Those two
They
senators
go after Obama.
are from Arizona
They
with so
go
much
there,
crime.
and then they say, "Oh, we don't need the special prosecutor anymore. We don't need him." That's what they're leading up to.
You just threw so much garbage out there. Nobody's saying that we don't
Building
need
a false image,
Yeah.
propaganda.
That's the
ladies
Democrats.
and gentlemen.
That is the Democrats' playbook. Why do you think I left the Democrat Party?
It appears to be the common folks, but they really aren't.
What he's talking about, that's the
Generating
Democrat
fear,
playbook.
ladies and gentlemen.
The Democrat
Generating
playbook.
fear. Don't tell me he hasn't done that.
The Democrat playbook. That's what that is.
Promising happiness. Promising happiness. There's Trump promising. And by the way, if they sign this tax
Tell me what it is.
relief
Yeah.
bill, they're freaking nuts.
How do you know that? What's in the tax bill? What's in the tax bill that the nuts
Do
about?
you know what? You know
Tell
what's
me
in
what's
it?
in there.
Do you know
Yeah.
what's in it?
No, I'm asking you. You just
No,
made
do
a
you
comment.
know what's in it?
Yes,
Yes,
I know some of it from when I'm hearing, but I don't until it's actually written. I'm not going to throw a BS. Tell me what you're saying. Back up what you just
let
said.
me see.
Like what on the tax
The
bill?
rich make probably the multi-millions. Oh, they said that the president's company will make $30 million if this passes. That's a good job.
Do you know any poor people that hire people, that put people to work? You know anyone? or any middle class, I mean, probably middle class maybe or higher, but you go in business to make money. Okay? Our country is taxed and taxed. It's the Democrats. They keep with their hands in your pockets.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's interesting. He's saying creating a false dilemma. You know, folks, every single time that they cut taxes and they tell you the jobs are gonna be there. The jobs go overseas. That's where they go. The insurance companies invests in that. Yes. Excuse me. So where are the jobs?
From the
Thank God that Obama was in here.
If you
Trump just jumped on the bandwagon.
If you have a 401k, or if you were out of work, over 1.2 million jobs since Donald Trump has taken office. If you got a 401k, what is it, 4 trillion?
You know,
trillion
it
more
is
interesting. What is the GPA?
Wait a minute. It's interesting you would say that. Appealing to a tradition. Gee whiz, I wonder if that's repealing to a tradition.
What you were reading is from the Democrat playbook, scare tactics.
Look up propaganda.
The American people,
look up propaganda,
especially people in New Hampshire,
calling
are smarter
people
than you think.
Calling people names. How's that sound?
You call us racist all the time.
I don't.
No, the Democrats do. They've been every election. Every election, the Republican candidate.
See, there we go. I'm the poor guy. It's propaganda. It's gone by. In fact, you know what they used to call it? Unreality. Something like that.
Who in our country is the only ones that ever bring up racists? Who's the only ones that bring up?
Excuse me.
The Democrats.
Excuse me. It was the Democrats who got all these programs through after Kennedy was assassinated.
Like what programs? What programs?
Every single program.
Like what? Give me an example. You say stuff and you got nothing to back it. Like what?
Everything is general. Generalities. Yeah, no. Are you trying to, wait a minute, are you trying to tell me, right here, right now, that you can't remember anything or in fact, it was
I never said anything.
Okay.
The words are coming out of your mouth. Right. Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, boy. Did you know there's something called wagon?
Wagon?
Yeah, you know what a wagon is?
Yeah, a wagon is with 4 wheels, and with a horse in front
of it. A wagon is something where they go out and they bring a lot of people in and on false beliefs. That's right. That's called a wagon.
That is the Democrat playbook. This is the reason why I left the Democrat Party. They left me. Okay, because they went way, way too left. Lies and deceit. I left the Democrat. I grew up with Tip O'Neill. Tip O'Neill and John Kennedy.
Stop it.
Were audible people.
It's not making you look any better.
Why?
What?
My grandfather was the mayor of Cambridge, Mass.
Do you think of two good Republicans?
Look up Mayor Al Bellucci of Cambridge, Massachusetts.
The 2 Republican senators saying that he's mentally ill. He should not be in office.
Right. And McCain's another one. Add McCain in there.
Oh, McCain, that's 3.
McCain, that's 3. Add him in there. These are never Trumpers. The people know this. We Republicans know this. What's the big deal?
And of course, they didn't go.
Listen.
Oh, God.
He is still your president, whether you like it or not.
Examples of propaganda. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got it now. Yeah. You got to stop this.
President Trump is living in his brain. And all the other Democrats.
See,
they
making fun of people. Right here. Making fun of people.
How do you make fun of people?
Huh?
How do you make fun of people?
Well, what did you just say to me?
Why did he make fun of people?
What did you just say to me?
You just made another statement.
All these Republicans. No.
You just made another statement. How did he make fun of
building false images? I love this one.
Oh, you ain't kidding. That's
building the wall. Oh, thank God. The wall, a false image. The wall's going to take place. It's not taking place.
Do a Google search in San Diego and look at the new wall that's being put up there.
No, that's not a new wall.
Now, wait, no.
Those are walls that could be.
Let me try this once again, because I've been out there in San Diego. My Marines welded the old walls. Okay, I was with an engineer, Marine Wing Support Squadron. When I was stationed at El Toro, Tustin, I used to go in and out of San Diego on the border there where the Marines were putting the wall, right by what we call Poop, I won't use the word, Poop River, okay, that they cross. So he has no clue what he's talking about. Now, look at the 8 protege walls that they're building.
There is not going to be any wall. There's not going to be any wall. They had, what, 8 people build walls, 8 companies build. Didn't cost us a thing. Which one are we going to choose?
I don't know.
We can't put it up because it's, what, $30 billion?
No,
that's really dumb.
More. I don't know. Why is it dumb when drugs are coming across that border, killing our people?
There you go. That's another example.
But that's a fact.
Let's put people down.
Are you telling me?
I'm telling you, the Mexicans, they just bring drugs in.
You telling me no drugs are coming off the border? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I'll tell you what is coming across.
No, I asked you a question.
People who are being beaten, who are trying to bring the kids over here, trying to have a life, trying to save their life, their family's life.
Right.
And what do? It's just drugs. Is it only drugs?
No, it's not.
Is it a majority bringing in drugs?
There is a way to come into our country
Is it
legal.
the majority bringing drugs?
Why Democrats support illegal immigrants is because that's tomorrow's Democrat voters.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, he did it again. First you start with drugs, right? Yeah. And all of a sudden, I kind of catch you on the, why do you want illegal immigrants coming in? Why didn't you say this before?
Well, I always said it. Why do you support illegal immigration? How come? Why do you support it?
I don't support illegal,
what are you saying?
Illegal immigration.
You support, you just said, why do they come
across?
No,
I don't.
Kids,
and you want to know something? This guy is so bad. He's such an awful person that what he did is he took away money because he could do this. President took money away from people so they couldn't have what paid? Money to get the drugs.
Are you done?
And you want to know something?
Are you done
it's
with your
so
garbage?
bad. And also, let's
garbage?
cut down on the advertising for insurance. And in fact, the Republicans went out and with the Democrats and said, we can't leave our people like this. We can't do this.
You know, insurance is a state issue. It's not a federal government issue. The federal government. The federal
it's
government.
A state issue.
The federal government needs to step out and let New Hampshire handle their own insurance, because we know what the needs of the people are here in New
ladies
Hampshire.
and gentlemen, I'm in commerce, banking, and insurance.
Which they done nothing on Medicaid
and you want to know something? Oh, did you add to the to the welfare? Did you up the ante for the money that was free coming into New Hampshire?
What money?
So people could get help.
Like what? What money? What money's coming in? Tell me what money.
Coming in.
Wait, tell me what money.
Coming in.
No, tell me what money. Explain so the people know what you're talking about. Explain it. Explain it, because you can't.
Gentlemen,
you just kept. You just drew that out in the
money. No, you don't understand.
No, you're going to be surprised.
No, you don't.
You're going to be surprised. Tell me what you're talking about so I understand.
Understand.
What money?
You do not understand.
Tell me what money.
When you hear it's going to be the states that are going to take care of insurance. Now, wait a minute.
He throws out these frag statements with no proof.
Wait a minute. You just said to me and to these people.
What money?
Right? No, you just said to these people, all right?
What money?
That the state of New Hampshire should take care of their insurance.
Yes. No, not take care of their insurance. We have a Medicaid program to help the needy.
Medicaid expansion, that was the money.
Medicaid expansion is a scam.
And what was it for?
People are working
what was it for?
With $1 million homes.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That are retired.
That's a lie.
And you can make up to $70,000 a year as a family and get Medicaid expansion subsidies.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's a lie.
This is in the propaganda pot. You make things so ridiculous.
I've already proved you're wrong. Okay, you already owe me a lunch from it. Okay, I've already proved you're wrong on how much you can earn.
Overstating. Geez, I wonder what building false images. That's the wall. Generating fear. Oh, fear. Fear. People are going to, the Mexicans are coming in and they're rapists.
Tell me, no, you got it all wrong what Trump said. Once again, you lied.
Promising happiness. He's promised happiness.
No, the Constitution.
No, the
pursuit of happiness.
Everything's going to be better with it. I know how to build a wall.
This is what the Democrats don't support, because in the U.S. Constitution, in there, the preamble,
creating
under
false
the pursuit of happiness.
Dilemmas.
That's in the Constitution.
Creating false dilemmas. Does this
like
sound?
What?
Excuse me.
Like what?
Does this sound like it's really like it's propaganda? False things. Oh, Hillary bad. Hillary. Hey, Hillary's not president. You got a president.
I've wasted here already 20 minutes on this garbage. Okay, that he's coming out with garbage. What he's reading is from the Democrat playbook under propaganda.
Why don't you look up propaganda?
I got it right here. I got it right there.
All right, what does it say?
It says noun. It's a noun.
What does it say?
Get your hand out
What
of
is-
my way.
what does it
Especially
say?
of a biased or misleading nature used to promote what he just did.
What? That's
he
it.
just-
Misleading.
He just misled you all on the Republican Party. What he did was tell
Using
you
slogans.
who
That's
is
a
the
good
one.
Oh, calling people names.
You know what?
Little Marco.
What party is always the one that calls you everyone a racist? What party always comes out and says, "Oh, the Democrats are going to throw Granny off the cliff"? What party always comes out said the roof is going to fall? There's going to be shootings everywhere when we put constitutional carry in. What party comes out and fights us again when we put stand your ground? When you, as a father or mother, have the right to protect your family.
Yeah, fear.
That puts fear in people.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
Democrats.
what we're talking about. It's right here. Fear.
I just gave
I got it
proof.
here.
What proof do you have?
Misquoting.
Like what?
Misquoting.
Tell me like what?
No.
Like what?
Misquoting. Hillary Clinton and the
Like what?
the Russians. Oh, she was in with the Russians. Hillary Clinton gave 27%
Okay.
of our. That's a lie. That's misquoting. And in fact,
The most
they want to
liberal-
get rid of the person who. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
The most liberal newspaper in the country, in MSNBC, go back and do a Google search on those there, and look how just in the last few days they're talking about the uranium that was sold. We're shocked that MSNBC is talking about this. Did you know that? So, but I'm wrong. Us Republicans
The
are
mass
lying.
media
We're bad
has
people.
tried to convince everyone
How do you come up with this
the
garbage?
communications were talking over the United States.
How do you come up with this garbage? Will you ever answer my questions?
Oh,
How do you come up-
here's one for the Vietnam War. I can't read that. Ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is look up propaganda. I'm telling you, and you know, Al,
You
you know, Al.
Democrats think the people that watch this
when
show
we're
are
talking
stupid.
about insurance, he took away money, so the really poor people can't get money to go into their pharmacies
Wow.
and pay whatever it is
Well,
to
you
get
give-
the medicine.
well,
He
you
took
give-
that away.
Obama did.
Is that okay? No.
Obama did.
No.
Show me where Trump did it. You're a liar. You're a liar. I'm
There
calling
we
you a
go.
liar to
I
your
got one.
face.
I got one for these.
If
I got
you're
one
a
for these.
senior, you did not get a
Build a mental
Will you
image.
shut up for a minute? If you're a senior, twice within the 8 years, you did not get a cost of living, but your Medicare cost of living went up. Okay? If you're a senior, $500 million were taken out of your money that you put in to offset Medicaid expansion. If you're a senior, the subsidies were never approved by the Congress. It went to court and said it was illegal.
All right.
So Trump had to stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it says generating fear. Fear is generating change people should behave, and all shows. I mean, I'm telling you, he just said it. He wants to make you fear. Don't fear. It's a beautiful world. The United States will make
just
it
told you the
because we have a
facts.
great. We
know
have
something?
a great. What do we have?
Ken, why do you waste my time
What do
on
we
this
have?
BS?
What do we have?
Ken,
Declaration of
Ken,
Independence.
Ken, I'm a
That's what we
transparent-
have. It's
Ken,
that's.
Ken,
Oh, wait a minute. He wants to stop the news. Let's find the news people. Oh, and let's get rid of this Russia man. This. Who is it?
you know something? The people in Nashua, you may believe this garbage, but to the people that watch the show in Londonderry, I'm glad you're a lot smarter. Because for some of your legislators to throw out this garbage that has just been spewed out for the last 25 minutes, okay? Nashua must believe it. I really feel bad for the people in Nashua to believe this garbage.
Appealing to tradition. Every mom, apple pie, little dog, kids, puppies. All right. Oh, let's appeal to this. So you get all people listening to you, how good it is, and then you give them some. What is it called?
Why are you
False news.
Why are you wasting my time on this garbage? This is the Democrat playbook.
Name calling.
Why are you
God.
wasting my time on this garbage?
All right. Well, I'll tell you why. Because
just read the Democrat playbook.
No. I'm going to tell.
What's going on in New Hampshire anyway?
Okay, stop. I'll tell you why I'm upset. Because after that other day,
What other day?
The other day-
Explain yourself
Okay.
for once.
once two people quit who are good Republican
Like they
senators.
didn't, nobody quit.
Senators.
Nobody quit. They're low in the polls.
No.
They got competition.
Two senators.
They're 18%
saying
of the polls.
that he's nuts.
You know something?
He's crazy.
Okay.
He shouldn't be president. And then the next day, what is it? A whole barrage of Hillary, of giving stuff to the Russians. Why do we need the Russians? Why do we need someone to investigate it? Do we need anyone? Do you think we need somebody to investigate what the Russians did in our election?
Yes, selling our uranium, you're damn right.
No. In our election, the Russians did a lot of bad stuff. Do you think that is that okay with you?
In many states, the Russians went in and changed their votes. The Russians, this is what they want you to believe. It was the Russians that changed your mind. It was the Russians that that told you how to vote and what to do in the polls and in the booth. It was those Russians.
Misinformation. So now I got a question. Do you think the Russians, helped Trump win the election?
No.
No?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. Because American people are smarter than that.
Guess what? Guess what?
Guess what?
Today, they were talking about Twitter. A person from Russia spent 500 Twitter, whatever it cost. The next day, it went up to 10,000.
Right. And a lot
fake news.
Okay. And a lot of it, the dossier that they submitted to go to the courts, the wiretap Trump in his all his campaign, was off of that fake dossier. That how they're finding out that the Democrats paid $5.7 million. Hillary, everyone's saying, "Oh, I don't know."
No.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Who signed the check?
And so, two Russians talking with the kids in Trump Tower, about getting stuff from the Russians. Are you telling me that's okay?
You know something?
Is that okay?
Ken, I don't do this show with you to lie to my constituents in my district. I don't do this show whatsoever. I don't do this show to come here to Nashua when I can do it in my own town, to sit here and listen to this garbage for an hour and lie to my constituents. I can't do that.
No, that's good. I'm glad. No, I'm glad.
I am a transparent guy.
No.
I'm a factual guy. I go and I look at the search. What you did.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
The people in my town are going to be laughing at you because they're smarter than you think.
Answer this to me. Are you telling me the Russians did not interfere in our election?
I'm saying, no, I didn't say that.
Say it. I want to hear you say it.
What
the Russians did.
The Russians interfere with every election throughout the country.
No. We're talking presidential election.
Throughout the world, they do.
Say it. Say Russians did interfere with our presidential election. Say it.
No.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Russia did,
they won't admit it.
What Russia did, they tried to interfere, and they couldn't, because the American people were a free country. We're stronger than they think.
Are you telling me, and the people who watch, that the Russians had nothing to do? They didn't try to influence influence our election, presidential election. Did they?
Unlike you, who watches all
I can prove it. I can prove it.
Prove it. Show me. Prove it.
Trump is standing in front of the camera and says, Russians, if you can find 30 million emails, go ahead and do it, and you'll be rewarded by the media. That's asking Russia to do it.
Now, why not? Clinton lost 33,000 emails. All of a sudden, that's illegal. Where are the emails she lost? Naturally, Donald Trump was joking, and I was there. He was joking. If you can find them, but look at the mentality of the Democrats. That's the mentality that they run with. That's all they have.
All right.
That's all you have.
All right. I'll tell you what, and you know this also. We have gone too far. Just look up propaganda.
No, you've gone too far. Look up propaganda, and you're going to see that's the Democrat playbook. You're going to see.
No, actually, it was the Nazis' playbook.
It's even at the State House here in New Hampshire.
And I'm not saying it was not Nazis.
Here in New Hampshire, everything they try to do.
Wait a minute, there was Nazis involved with this.
They always say it's for the children. It's for the children. The Democrats. That's their playbook. Propaganda.
Well, can I criticize the Democrats? Yeah, I want to. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me
how many times have I asked Democrats to come on and they don't want to come on with us too? How many times have I heard, why do you have him on? Why do you have him? It's half his show. That's why I have him on.
I don't even think I could even sit here with two like you. I'd want to climb over the table and rip their lips
Are you
off.
kidding me? They won't even come on.
This is
Even if you promise to be good, they won't come on.
I'm going to be like Donald Trump. His new nickname, my friend Ken Gidge, is Rock with Lips.
All right, wait a minute. Wait, I'm going
That's
back.
his new nickname.
I'm going back to propaganda.
They do no thinking. That's
I'm
what
going
we used to
back
call
propaganda. Name.
No thinking.
Name calling.
The lips just keep moving.
All right.
A rock with lips.
All right. First I want to say something, and you can say something else.
Oh, you got to let me say something?
What happened? I've been following this as you do, and I have been trying to keep a real open mind.
Like what?
No, let me finish. So I have let every single person, without a comment, come on my Facebook. Every single person.
Mm-hmm.
And what the Republicans say and do is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've never said anything about it. So now I'm watching all the politics, and I'm trying to balance it out. There's got to be some good here. But after that day, when the historians come out and say, we've never heard anything like this before.
Like what?
And then
like
the
what?
following day,
I am lost what
they
you're
bring
talking
all
about.
this in.
I'm lost at what you're
And
talking about.
I knew it was propaganda.
What? What's propaganda?
All right.
Help me out. What's propaganda? The people don't
Calling
know
people names is part of propaganda.
What?
Calling people names is part of the propaganda.
You've been doing it for years, you Democrats. You've been doing it for years. They call me a racist, a homophobe, everything, every name in the book. They go after my children.
Come on now. That's not, no.
They went after my wife.
I'll tell you what.
I brought you in a card.
No, I'll tell you what.
I showed you, telling me I'm a liar.
Don't.
I showed you the card. They sent my wife. I hope you died. Maybe the next time.
And what did I say?
But you're saying it
Excuse
don't
me,
happen.
what did I say?
No, now you remember.
No.
No, you felt bad. I know you did.
Hold on a second. I just said what the
refresh my
Republicans do.
memory.
If a Democrat did that, and I saw the card, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that was bad, and it had to come from a Democrat. That was awful what they did to your wife. All right?
I know that. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you don't understand. See, this is the problem with the Democrats. This is why you're not getting any money at your national DNC. This is why you're all struggling. Because even your big donors, I was watching CNN, and they were talking about because I flip back and forth, I watch them all, and CNN was talking about that the donors are waiting for Democrats to come up with a plan. They're spending too much time going after the Republicans instead of talking about the issues.
Oh, I don't.
How many Democrats?
I don't even want to show you this.
How many shows have people watched me and you don't even talk about the issues? I do.
Let me show you some propaganda that you like.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
That's propaganda.
How's that?
That's propaganda.
For the U.S. Army.
This is the greatest work. That's part of propaganda. Now, would you like to see some more?
I want you for the U.S. Army is propaganda. Listen to the Democrats. I want you to
be careful what you say.
I want you to serve your country.
Be careful.
I want you to serve
be careful
under the flag.
What you say, and then they have who up there?
What is this?
Hitler.
Who put this
be
out?
Be careful. We want to scare Americans.
Now tell them who put that out. Be careful what you say. Where'd it come from?
World War II
exactly. I'm not saying now. All right. If
I
made a mistake on not saying it was World War II, I'm sorry.
But you do that.
It's an example
you spend the whole show saying you're sorry.
It's an example of propaganda. All right, let's move on.
The whole show.
Okay.
Because you.
Who was the president during World War II?
Franklin.
And what party was he?
Democrat.
So he's the one that authorized those posters.
Thank you, God.
No, nobody authorized those posters. No, that came out of newspapers, Richard. That came out. God, you're wrong this time.
I'll bring it in.
You are. You bring it in.
I hope the people that are watching this can listen to my fact check that just stepped in, that they can hear that.
And by the way,
and once again,
wait,
shut him down on the garbage heap. Thank you, God.
I know people who would be so
what
upset.
People do you know?
Excuse me.
I'm your only friend.
Okay. I know people who believe that when God speaks, God should not speak.
I think he should.
Noise. I want him to.
That's a fact checker
I
right
want
there.
him to.
He's our fact checker.
So all right.
I wish we had a screen behind us that every time you spoke, the garbage that comes out of your mouth, it would be a big something up behind a big bell.
Propaganda, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
same thing.
The
Let's get
liberal
ready.
media.
I have a great idea.
You know, I have no clue on what the show is about.
I've got a
because you went off in so many directions without no facts on what the people watching the show don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you. I woke up one day and I said, "This is all propaganda."
Yeah, everything.
So everything's whatever he says. He lies.
Everything.
Never tells us the truth. Wait, excuse me. Where's his taxes?
Trying to give you a
Where
tax break.
are his taxes?
Trying to give you a tax break.
He wants to give you a tax break. Where's his taxes?
Trying to give the states the chance to do their own thing on their own constitution under health care. Trying to reduce
ladies
regulations.
and gentlemen,
Trying to build your 401ks.
Commerce, which is insurance. He doesn't get it. Leave it to the states. Leave it to the states to pay. That's what it comes down to.
You want to know how I don't get it? The Democrat chair at the time, Speaker Norelli, didn't even give Commerce their chair, Democrat chair, Medicaid expansion. Went right to finance. They're the duty experts. That's how I know. You keep throwing that
All
BS.
Right. Anyway, I had I had a moment.
Does the truth hurt?
Wait a minute.
Am I right?
I had a moment.
Wait, first, am I right?
No. I had a moment where I finally.
What I just said.
See,
Are you calling me a liar? What I just said? That Speaker
Did
Norelli,
I ever say it? Did she say it?
You just said no.
What did she say?
Did Speaker Norelli bypass your insurance committee and go to finance to get Medicaid expansion passed?
Well,
one Republican supported it.
No. You're absolutely correct. And it was going to go to finance anyway. It was going to finance anyway.
Listen,
no.
Finance deals with dollars.
Anytime it's money.
Commerce deals with insurance.
No. When anything comes through and with insurance with money, it goes to finance.
It has to go to the policy committee first.
Ladies and
gentlemen. Are you telling me I'm wrong? Under the process of the House, isn't a piece of legislation have to go to the policy committee? Is your committee the policy committee?
I'm letting you have the last word. I want to move on.
Answer me.
I'm not talking.
Answer me. Is your committee the policy committee?
No.
He's wrong.
It's not the policy committee.
Yes, it is on insurance. Finance deals with dollars. Ways and Means deals with revenue.
If any money comes in on anything insurance, of course it goes to the finance committee. But this time, he's right.
They bypassed.
They jumped it.
Right. Because they knew they had the Democrat votes in finance. That's why. There's no Republicans voted for it. But Commerce, it was going to go. There was a Democrat supposedly in there. Or a couple that was going to vote against it.
You're absolutely right. And it was a time factor, and what they wanted to do is going to go to finance. All right, let's stop. We are going back up to Concord now.
He wants to stop.
Back in New Hampshire. Who's running for public office?
You want to know something? I didn't even bring my bills in here today, and the reason why, because last week you wasted my time. I brought all these bills
to
talk about No, we only talked about 3 or 4, okay? And I had about 20 or 30 that I was involved in. So I didn't bring them in, okay? And because you wasted all that time there talking about Trump again, okay? He's in your brain.
Excuse me? Yeah. You started it. I didn't start Trump.
No, I never started.
Okay. Can we move on?
I finish it.
Can we move on?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about? Tell me what you're involved up at the State House. What did you file? What are you involved with?
I didn't file anything.
Nothing?
No.
Nothing? Well, you've been sleeping.
No.
You're not looking out for Nashua?
No.
Why didn't you file anything?
No, Why
didn't you file the trains that you support?
Let me explain something to you. You guys want to fight wars.
Like what?
Right?
How do we fight wars?
I want to fight battles because I can win more of them.
No.
When they don't get out of committee, or they get out of committee with...
If you don't file legislation, there's no battles there. You're going to follow whatever goes on and try to
when your bill comes before us, and all right, and it's really bad or it's really good, I'm there to fight that battle against it or for it.
Every legislator is there.
Committee.
Every legislator, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, is there, okay, to fight that battle.
No, they're not.
I file legislation for my constituents.
Why don't you tell them where all the action really takes place?
Why?
In the committees.
In the committees, in the policy committees.
In the committees.
In my committee, I'm the vice chair, State and Federal Relations and Veterans Affairs. Any constitutional issues, many of them, resolutions that go to Washington, Article 5, Constitution conventions, all come to my committee, along with veterans issues. Okay, we're nonpartisan on veterans issues. Where we separate in my committee is when they're constitutional
Yeah,
issues.
no, I understand.
Because did you know that last year, or this year, my committee got a resolution in there to go after Trump by the Democrats.
Okay.
Even the Democrats
Let
in my
us
committee
let
were
us
pissed
move on,
about
okay?
it, and they killed
Let
it.
us move on because I want to say several
He always
things.
hates me to tell
No.
the truth. Go ahead, let's move
The
on.
Nashua Area Artists Association
Yeah, okay,
was giving a proclamation by the governor this week.
okay, that's beautiful.
They also won the best
got
of
a good
from the
governor now.
Telegraph. All right, for
Would
galleries.
you agree we got a good governor now? Would you
from
agree?
from the Telegraph.
Would you agree?
All right.
We have a good governor?
So and then
Would
then
you
they were
agree?
given a cake. I mean, this is good news.
Has any other governor
This
done
is good
that?
news.
Has any other governor done that? I don't think so.
What has that got to do
What I'm
with?
trying to tell you, I'm trying to get out
What
of
has
your
it
mouth.
got to do?
Give Governor
I
Chris
don't wanna
Sununu
argue
credit.
anymore.
Give him
I don't
credit.
wanna argue anymore.
Is he a good governor?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know
No.
yet?
You think he's a good
Oh,
governor?
yeah, I think he
Well,
is.
I
think
got
he's
a
doing
question.
it
Did you
right
vote
now.
for kindergarten?
Oh,
Did you vote for kindergarten?
yes, I did.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No.
Look up my voting record. I voted for the kindergarten bill because it had
Can we
peanuts.
stop and
Because
move
it had a
on?
revenue source to pay for it.
Ladies and
That's why.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Nashua, New Hampshire. Let me tell you what's taking place here politically.
Okay.
All right. There is no president. There is no mayor. Now we're running
Where's
for
your mayor? You don't
on
have a
the
mayor?
ticket. On the ticket, there's no president. There's no mayor.
Yeah, okay.
So they're running for aldermen,
See, you don't
aldermen at
explain
large,
yourself. Now I understand what you're saying. Explain
aldermen
yourself.
and aldermen at large.
Okay,
All right.
yeah.
This election brings out the least people
Right.
because there's no governor
I agree.
and there's no mayor.
That happens throughout the
And
state.
you want to know something?
I agree with you.
And guess what?
What's
the
that?
aldermen are the people you call when you need help. And people lose by 10, 5, and 1. You know that. You've
Yeah,
seen these
right.
elections.
Yep. No, I understand. I see it.
It's awful.
Right. And it's the same thing, like Manchester. The mayor there is doing a great job in Manchester. Teddy Gatzis is a good guy. I know him personally. And same thing. The
Yeah,
voters.
no, but I really want to push this just a little because, all right, when you have the mayor, more people come out. When you have the president, more people come out. President, mayor,
Right.
everybody comes out. When it comes to like alderman lodge, and other offices, I won't say small, other offices, it's the least people who come out.
It's a shame.
And
Because that's what affects
and
their
it's the
pocketbooks.
aldermen that you call when you have a problem.
Right. Well, also,
Shouldn't that be the election?
I would think that should be a priority, your aldermen, because those are the ones, if you're being taxed high in Nashua, Londonderry, those are where those resolutions, those spending resolutions, budget, everything's on those, on the ballot. They should be coming out in droves.
You're absolutely
voting.
correct. Absolutely
Because
correct.
it's not the legislators' fault in Nashua or Londonderry
In
that
fact,
you got high taxes.
they're voting to build, all right, a large arts, so like arts and science, okay? Okay, big place. And that's on the ballot. If we want to spend the money,
taxpayers?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I've heard from 19 million to 15 million.
But I mean,
don't know.
let's say an average home. What's an average home in Nashua? Like in my
What is
my
your
town
point?
Listen to me.
I'm,
Will you listen to me?
No, I'm not listening.
An average home in New Hampshire, in Londonderry, is about 250,000. So now, if you got a $19 million project, okay, is that 50 cents per dollar? Are the taxes going to go up 100, 200, 300? How much is it?
You know, ladies
How much
and
are the taxes
gentlemen,
going to go up?
I've been trying
for
to
that?
tell you, please go out. He is making a point that I've heard other people make, all right? I personally think it's an investment, but I think we can, if we're going to have it, I think we can go down
Do you
a
know
little.
what that investment that you're talking about does to my district? In my district in Londonderry, we're the 9th largest district in the state.
What does
okay?
it do to your district?
Listen to what I'm going to, let me finish. Will you shut up for a minute?
All right, go
Okay.
ahead, tell her.
What that does is when we keep taxing the people, it cleanses the seniors that have been in town for years that have retired on Social Security, on retirement, that aren't making the big bucks that they made, that are living in these homes that they brought up with their children and everything, forcing them out of those homes because they can't afford it anymore. When do we say enough is enough with having your hands in the taxpayer's pocket? When do we say, please pay off some of these bonds that the debt of the towns and cities, pay that stuff off before you start taxing more money? When do we do that? When?
Making false statements, that's not the truth.
Are you saying I just
no,
said?
that's
Are
not
you
the,
saying
if,
that what I just said is false?
If it's $1 to bring in $5-10 million a year, would you spend $1? But no, not him. What he's saying, this is going to hurt. How bad is it going to hurt him?
Is that $1 per thousand?
How bad is it going to hurt
Is
them?
that $1?
How is it going to hurt them?
Is that $1 per thousand?
How is it going to hurt people?
On the people's
there
tax.
You go. Oh, okay, you don't have the numbers.
Yeah, I do have the numbers.
All right.
You know something? I wasn't born yesterday. I've been in this business 11 years. Okay? Is that $1 per thousand on the tax?
Overstating.
Is it? Answer me. Is it $1 per thousand?
Building a false image.
Answer me. Is it $1 per thousand?
Generating fear.
Is it $1 per thousand on the taxpayer?
All right, the point the point I want to make is that these are the elections. No, I'm not arguing with you. You're right. There are things on the ballot that really make sense.
Nickels,
and you must.
Pennies, nickels, and dimes add up to dollars.
Can I ask you a question? Why don't you help me?
How can I help you?
No.
You want me to help you tax the people?
I'm trying to get people to come out.
No, I want people to come out.
Okay.
They should come out.
No.
And vote no. Vote no on the spending. You're taxed too much.
No, that's not what okay.
I want people to come out and vote.
No. It's for aldermen at large, and other offices.
Come out and vote for them. Vote out the tax and spenders. Voting people are going to watch your pocketbook.
All right, so you think people should come out and vote?
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, very important.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. When I saw that, I couldn't believe there was a tie once, and there was ties up in Concord. Mm-hmm. Yep. You were there when they were counting. 5, 6, 3, 2, 1. People have won and lost.
On the selection, right, for state rep, you're right, for 7 votes, 10 votes. Your vote counts. You know, of course.
This time more than any time.
Of course, those voters that come in there and they claim they don't have ID cards, and they give an affidavit because they with their address, and we send a postcard. Come to find out they don't live there.
What else do they do?
What's that?
Here in New Hampshire, if they don't come in with an ID, and nobody knows them.
I just said that.
What do they do?
I just said that.
They take a picture of them?
They take a picture.
They take a picture and an affidavit.
Then they send a postcard. Thousands come back. They don't live there. How come? How come? Don't believe me. Ask the Secretary of State about it.
Oh God.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm not.
Am I wrong?
I'm trying to be sensible.
You talk to the Secretary of State, who's a great guy. He's a Democrat.
We have never had a problem.
Am I wrong?
All of us. Yeah.
No, the Democrats never have a problem. You're damn right.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there was one state, I'm not sure what state it is, that they cut the polling hours. They made it harder for people to vote. People were waiting to vote.
If you don't know the facts, why bring it up?
They're stopping people from electing.
I haven't heard that. If you don't know the facts, why bring it up? Because right now I consider it BS.
You don't think that's true?
I don't know. I never heard of it.
You haven't heard it
I haven't heard
other states?
No. I never heard anyone closing the polls early. No. Never did. That's why. Show me where. Show me where.
Let's talk about something else.
I want a source. Trust but verify. Anything comes out of your mouth. No, nothing.
They had like a couple days to vote. They've taken them away.
Show me the source.
There were things that people could send through the mail and verify. They've taken that away. They're making it harder. Two sets of information in some cases. But New Hampshire has, all right, 1 of 3. You want to vote? We're going to take a picture of you. Mm-hmm. All right? And we're going to take an affidavit.
And we're going to check the address, with the address you gave. Okay, not like a Democrat.
I think they should.
Not like a Democrat chair in my district. I'm hearing there's 10 people registered at that house, campaign workers that come in. The Democrat chair in Londonderry. Okay, look at the voting list on who's registered at her house. And other Democrats. They do it all over the state. How come?
Oh, I love this one. False impression.
Okay.
Name calling.
This show is going to be played in Londonderry. Go to the city clerk, or the town clerk, I'm sorry, and ask to look at the voting list. And look under an address there in Londonderry, the Democrat chair.
I'll tell you what. If we have 10 people who vote in the state and vote falsely, that's okay with me. 10. But what this man does he would rather take out 2, 3, 4,000 people who don't have their identification on them, because all he uses is people coming in and voting falsely. That's not all the truth.
Did you just hear
That's
it come
not
out of
the
his
truth.
mouth? This is on TV right now. You all listen to this. If 10 people come in and vote illegal, that's okay.
Well, you know
stepped
what?
on 10 other
and you
people's
want to
votes.
know what?
You discounted 10 other people's
Okay, all right,
votes.
now hold on. 10 people, and we're spending millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars stopping people from getting IDs, stopping people from getting there on time.
There's almost
big lines, not enough.
There's almost 10,000. The Secretary
Can
of
we
State
talk
came out.
about the state?
No, I am right now. There's almost 10,000 voters. The Secretary of State came out.
Who's running in your city, town?
No, my town. We don't have an election coming up like you do in November.
You don't?
Just the cities do. Our election is in March of next year, our town election.
All right, what about Manchester?
Manchester, well, you got Ted Gatzis. You got a lot of good people running for school board in Manchester.
He's running for school board?
We have a special election now. MacArthur, who's a good conservative, Second Amendment guy. He's a Republican running against a Democrat for the special election.
And special election is for?
I mean, for the state rep in that district in Manchester.
Who died?
I can't think.
Valancourt.
Yes, Steve. I'm sorry, Steve Valancourt.
How long was he there?
Oh, geez, Steve had some years off and on. Good guy. I mean, he was a loud voice, but geez, he was a great guy.
Well, I'm not. No.
He was a very knowledgeable guy.
Really, not to me. Not to a lot of other people.
Not to him, because Steve Valancourt, God bless him. I mean, he was a numbers guy. He was an honest guy. He just wasn't politically correct. He told it like it was, and the Democrats hated it. Even some Republicans hated it. So it wasn't just all Democrats.
Heil Hitler?
Yeah.
To me?
Did you just
Heil Hitler to me, and he's a good guy?
Did you just
This
hear
is
what
the
I
person
said?
you hang out with?
No, I never hung out
Heil
with
Hitler
Steve.
to me?
I never hung
This is
out.
what he did to me?
What did you not understand where I said even some Republicans didn't like him? He was not politically correct on some of the stuff he said, okay? But the thing is, he went at people on issues, on spending and,
All right,
taxing.
Okay. We're gonna have a new Speaker of the House. All right? Our Speaker is going to agriculture, a job that he's wanted in his entire life. He's got to be voted in.
And I am a vice chair.
And
I'm running for Speaker.
All right, no. So this is a big deal to lose a Speaker.
Right.
This is really a big deal. So who's running beside you?
Well, myself, Laurie Sanborn, John Burt.
John Burt's been here.
Steve Smith. Yeah, John's a good guy, but they don't have the experience I have, besides Gene Chandler. Gene is the most experienced.
Gene Chandler is the, he's the.
But see, Gene is a great guy, but see, the thing is, we need new ideas. We need fresh new ideas. Gene's been up there 25, 30 years. You know what I mean? We need to be able to think out of the box. We need to understand the technology.
Hey, Al.
We understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, Al.
Yes.
Your new ideas?
Yeah.
What are your new ideas?
On the technology.
Give me a couple ideas.
You know something? I'll give
me ideas.
Will you let me?
Okay. Technology. Is it going to cost money?
I put in a bill which already passed in its law. I put in a GIS commission in the state of New Hampshire. What that is, to buy software, for this GIS is maybe $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. The rich towns and cities can afford it, but the other cities and towns all can't. My town has a GIS. We have the software. I put this commission in to save money.
What's GIS?
It's a geographical information systems. It's what you use if you use Google Maps. If you want to look at like the towns where the pipes are, where the property lines are, where the electrical lines are, where the sewage system goes, everything is done through property lines, through this data. Okay, where the crime is in certain districts here, they plot this here. Everything is driven by data. So this commission I put in saved the state thousands of dollars with this commission. Now they all share information. Now we help small cities and towns. It works with 9/11. It works with the emergency sections there where if we have somebody lost in the hills and the mountains.
Wait a minute. You're getting
on
about
the trails.
You're getting about 4 or 5 minutes. Should I bring in
No, but I'm just saying.
and the rest?
Because what have you done? Tell me what you've done.
I'm
to
not
save
running.
money.
Excuse me.
No,
I'm
but
not running for the Speaker
but
of the
I'm
House.
ask-
That's
no,
the subject.
But I'm asking, what have you
This
done
is how they do
to
it.
save money
They
as a legislator?
change the subject.
How?
Oh boy!
How did I change
Ooh.
the subject? You asked me a question.
We were talking about you're running
What?
for Speaker.
Right, and I just said.
And you just did one good thing.
You asked me how.
Is there any?
You asked me about
you
thinking
have
out
a
of the
temper?
box. You asked me.
Do you have a temper?
No, not at all. Not at all. I put up with you. I haven't slapped you around, have I? Huh? Have I? I don't have a temper. I'm very cool, calm, and collected. We shake hands in the beginning. We shake hands at the end. Do I get aggravated?
No, that's right. That's right.
Do I get aggravated when somebody throws out about a bunch of garbage? Yeah, I do.
Well,
I
saying
do.
that Hillary,
that is my weakness.
Saying that Hillary should be in front of a firing squad is a little over the top, isn't it?
No, not at all, because all I did was, as an American, have an opinion in accordance with the Constitution under treason and the U.S. Code 18 under treason. The firing squad is still on the books. Now, we're a nation of laws. When I use the word should, you have to be found guilty. But the Democrats read through the...
She should be put in front of the fire.
My opinion as an American.
She should means she should be put there and shot.
Right. Because if you're found guilty, you should be. You're damn right.
See how they change things around.
No. We're a nation of laws. What's wrong with you? Democrats, don't you understand that? You're always trying to put more laws on the people. This has been on the books for years.
Look, I think if I said the governor should be put in front of it hey, they'd probably throw me. Both Democrats and Republicans would throw me out of the House.
Look at Timmy Horrigan. When Sarah Palin, he said, how come she didn't die in the airplane or whatever he said on that one there? You remember that one? He resigned. And then he came back and re-ran again. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You all
Then why didn't you resign? Because that's bad.
No, it's not bad, because it's an opinion.
Put in front of a firing squad?
When the Democrats were trying to get rid of the death penalty, okay, here in the state of New Hampshire, I went to the floor and speaking in support of the police.
Are you for the death penalty?
I went in speaking in support because of Michael Briggs that was shot and killed, a police officer in Manchester. There's a guy on death row in Manchester who should be shot. He was found guilty. Okay, he should be put to death for killing that police officer.
Well, that's not good.
If you kill a police officer,
that's not good.
But you voted
no,
to get rid of the death penalty.
Hold on a second. I'm against it, but that's not good. We understand that.
Yeah.
All right.
But if that was repealed, he would have been put to death.
We understand that. But being in a box 23 hours a day is not punishment enough?
No, it's not. It's costing the taxpayers.
So in other words, you're going to stop his misery?
Yes, put him out of his misery. Well, he killed the police officer.
I look at it differently.
Oh, it does.
No, I want a person in the cage.
Just like all the Democrats.
And by the way, it costs less money.
Just like the Black Lives Matter and all the Democrats are supporting the kneeling at the national anthem. I'm sorry, I haven't watched one football game since that's happened. I stopped. Do you support the kneeling?
Hold on a second.
For the national
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
The national anthem.
Do you believe in this in the Constitution that a person can burn a flag and they will not be prosecuted?
No,
it's in the Constitution.
No, it's not in the Constitution.
It's in the Constitution.
He just lied to you.
It's in the Constitution.
Burning a flag is not in the Constitution.
Excuse me.
Freedom of speech is.
Excuse me.
Freedom of speech. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court made a decision and said it's a form of First Amendment.
You know something.
How do people get in touch with you?
Yeah,
we got 28 seconds. How do they get in touch with you? He just gave you a bunch of BS. How do they get in touch with you?
Go to Gidge World.
Okay, Al Baldasaro. You can get me anywhere. 41 Hall Road, Londonderry, 425-6997. If you want to sit here and you disagree with what we're saying, you're more than welcome.
Oh, you scared the hell out of him, for God's sakes.
This guy can't tell the truth.
Propaganda, propaganda.
Fiction,
propaganda.
Fiction. Go Trump.
False news, false news.
preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.